if I told you there's a cab service you can book? Right, it is affordable, reliable and fast. They run a 24-hour service. You can click the link attached to this video to download the app, or you can also download the app on Play Store.
Welcome to the broadcast of news at 9 p.m. on Sumtv, the pulse of the nation. My name is Abraham Judah. On the news tonight, Oxfam hands over classrooms to Taraba community, urges government to deploy more teachers. Borno government donates 30 million naira to family of slain army officer. Of the state government reaffirms commitment to quality education. On to business news. Nigeria Customs Service faces challenges in meeting 2025 revenue targets. Nigeria pushes for growth at Davos 2025. For sports, English forward Chuba Akpom jumps Lille on loan from Ajax. Manchester United suffers 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Then while Arsenal Football Club of England defeated Manchester City by 5-1. Now the news in full. Reports from Deeper Life combined held at campground in Jalingo. Powerful message urges believers to take action was delivered. Just a stirring call to actions, believers were urged to arise and possess the blessings promised to them by God. The state overseer, Pastor Samuel Omajali, citing Deuteronomy 1:6-21, emphasized that these blessings have already been given, and all that is required is faith and action to receive them. The message highlighted 23 specific blessings available to believers, including pardon, purity, peace, power, promotion, opportunities, and overcoming. However, it is also warned of the dangers of delay, citing biblical references Acts 24 verse 25, John 12:23, and Matthew 27 verse 3-4. Delay can lead to waste, defects, damnation, and destruction, emphasizing the need for believers to take immediate action. The message concluded with a call to spiritual warfare, urging believers to demand their rights and rise up against self and Satan. With a clear emphasis on faith and action, believers were encouraged to claim their blessings and live a life of abundance and victory.
And whatever you have lost, take it back. Take it back. Enough is enough. The devil will not continue to withhold our blessing. Enough is enough. Possess our possession. I want to assure you that there is nothing you have lost that you will not take it back this morning. Let's close our eyes for prayer. When you know what God has planned for you to possess, rise up and possess it. He said, now, not tomorrow. Now, rise up. Don't sit down. Rise up. Don't keep sleeping. Rise up. Rise up. You are a human being created in the image of God, meant to do like God does and God is doing. And He said, rise up and go. He says, now rise up, sit down, and get you over the brook zero. And we went over the brook zero. Look at verse 24. Verse 24 says, rise ye up. I'm just giving you these action words. Rise ye up. Take your journey. Pass over the river, Enoch. Behold, I have given into thy hand Simon the Amorite, a corner. I am a failure. The Lord says, rise up, possess what belongs to you. Look at verse 31. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have begun to give Simon and his land before thee. Begin to possess. Begin to possess. What then is my possession? P. Possess your partner. From today, don't be saying, sin is tying me down. No. Provision has been made at Calvary. All you need to do, possess your partner. Tell the Lord, this is my challenge. I'm born as a sinner, born from my mother's womb, and progress. Possess your prosperity. Possess your promotion.
Suspended Adamawa Rec loses bid to halt trial. The High Court in Yola, Adamawa State Capital, has dismissed an application filed by Udu Yunusa Ari, the suspended resident electoral commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission, seeking to halt his trial. Benjamin Manji, the presiding judge, rejected Udu's plea to stay proceedings indefinitely pending the judgment of an appeal filed at the Yola Court of Appeal. The appeal held on January 21 challenges the trial's court jurisdiction and raises concerns of alleged bias. Udu's counsel M.K. Tijani argued that the trial court should adjourn the matter indefinitely, citing Order 4 Rule 11, one of the Court of Appeal Rules 2021. However, Eldin Zadon, counsel to the Adamawa State government, opposed the application, stating that the cases cited by Udu's counsel was civil, whereas the matter before the court was a criminal trial. In his ruling, Manji affirmed that the discretion to stay proceedings must be exercised judicially and judiciously. He noted that the administration of criminal justice law explicitly prohibits halting a criminal trial under any guise. The trial of Udu Yunusa Ari stems from the controversy surrounding the Adamawa governorship election in April 2023. Yunusa Ari has declared Aisha Binani Dahiru, candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, as the winner of the supplementary poll before the collation of results was completed. INEC subsequently declared the announcement null and void, leading to Yunusa Ari's suspension and prosecution. Oxfam hands over classrooms to Taraba community, urges governments to deploy more teachers. In a significant boost to education in Taraba State, Oxfam in Nigeria has officially handed over 2 blocks of classroom and a VIP toilet to the Bayan Dutse community in Adokola local government area. The project, supported by the European Union, is part of Oxfam Post-Procel initiative, which aims to improve access to education in the region. According to Oxfam Deputy Country Director Regina Fermo, the project was initiated by the community through the Village Service and Loan Association, but stalled due to lack of funds. With support from the EU, Oxfam was able to complete the project, providing a conducive learning environment for children in Bayan Dutse and neighboring villages. Afiemo commended the resilience of the community and called on the Taraba State government to deploy qualified teachers and provide essential educational materials. As a development partner, there is only so much we can do, whereas the government has demanded to provide the minimum basic services, she emphasized. The Education Secretary of Adokola local government area, Wataru Kula, represented the Taraba State Commissioner for Education, Dr. Augustina Godwin, assured the community of continued collaboration between the state government and Oxfam to strengthen educational development in the region. The Vice Chairman of Adokola local government area, Danlami Umar, urged the community to protect the newly built school infrastructure and encourage parents to enroll their children. This school is a valuable resource for your children's future. Protect it and ensure it serves generations to come, Umar stated. The project is a testament to community-driven development and the power of partnership in improving access to education. Osman Pro-Cell initiative has been working in Taraba State since 2020, providing training and capacity building programs for farmers and communities. Senator Yaro honored for contributions to health sector. The Association of Resident Doctors at the Federal Teaching Hospital in Gombe has conferred the Transformational Leadership Award on Senator Anthony Siyako Yaro, representing Gombe South Senatorial District. The award recognizes Senator Yaro's significant contributions to the health sector in Gombe State since election. The president of the association, Dr. Ibrahim Saliu, presented the award to Senator Yaro during a special meeting, acknowledging his interventions in the health sector, which has possibly impacted the lives of the people in Gombe State. The association urged Senator Yaro to continue his good work, seeing the recognition as a call to do more for the benefit of the people. Senator Yaro expressed his gratitude for the award, stated that it is a testament to the hard work and dedication of his team and the people of Gombe South. He pledged to continue working tirelessly to drive positive change, empower communities, and create a brighter future for all. This recognition adds to Senator Yaro's reputation as a champion of progress and a beacon of hope for the people of Gombe South. His commitment to education and healthcare has earned him widespread recognition, with over 1,000 students benefiting from scholarship across various institutions. TSU announces guidelines for 2023-2024 graduating student sign-out ceremony. The Office of the Dean of Student Affairs at Taraba State University has released guidelines for the upcoming sign-out ceremony for graduating students of the 2023-2024 session. The ceremony will take place on Wednesday, February 5, 2025 at the University Sports Complex. To ensure a smooth and safe celebration, the university management has outlined several rules to be observed by graduating students, including no music in classroom area, only in the sports complex, and a ban of reckless driving. Additionally, celebrations will not be allowed on the main road outside the university, and security agents will be present to ensure that no one's fundamental rights are violated. Students are also advised not to obstruct others' movement within and outside the university, and discriminate parking of vehicles will not be allowed, as ample parking space is available at the sports complex. The Dean of Students, Dr. Atando Dauda Abu, urged graduating students to abide by these regulations and leave a positive legacy for TSU. Police arrest two for alleged theft of 85 goats and sheep in Gombe. The Gombe State Police Command has apprehended two suspects for allegedly stealing the 7 goats and 28 sheep in the Tulmi community, Akko local government area. The suspects were arrested on January 25 following a tip-off from village head Malam Abubakar Umar. According to DSP Buhari Abdullahi, spokesman for the police command, the suspects were intercepted by Yayaji Mohammed, a member of the Tulmi Hunters Group, while 4 other suspects remain at large. A stolen animal valued at 85 has been recovered as exhibit. During the investigation, the suspect confessed to committing the crime. Additionally, 4 persons have identified and reclaimed 25 goats out of the 57 stolen. The police are urging residents to provide useful information to assist in tackling crimes in the state. Efforts are ongoing to arrest the remaining suspects for prosecution. Borno governor donates 30 million naira to family of still army officer. Governor Baba Gana Zulum of Borno State has donated 30 million to the family of Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Ebisinga Alari, who was killed in action against Boko Haram insurgents in the Timbuktu Triangle. The governor presented the donation of the officer's wife in Maiduguri on Saturday, expressing condolences to the family and others affected by the ongoing conflicts. The donation is intended to help the family purchase a house, as Lieutenant Colonel Larry did not own one. Governor Zulum also promised continued support for the families of fallen heroes. The event was attended by top military officers, state government officials, and lawmakers. In a separate development, Governor Zulum announced plans to donate 300 million to support the families of soldiers who lost their lives in the fight against Boko Haram. This move is part of the government's effort to support the families of fallen heroes and promote stability in the region. Bauchi State Police Command begins enforcement of third-party vehicle insurance policy. The Bauchi State Police Command has commenced enforcement of the third-party vehicle insurance policy following directives from the Inspector General of Police IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun. According to a statement released by the Public Relations Officer Ahmed Wakili, the enforcement is in line with Section 68 of the Insurance Act and Section 1, 2 to 3 of the Motor Vehicle Third-Party Insurance Act. These laws require all vehicle owners to secure a minimum of third-party insurance before operating their vehicles on Nigerian roads. The Commissioner of Police, Awa Mohammed, emphasized the importance of professionalism and integrity during the enforcement process. He noted that public trust and confidence are crucial to the effectiveness of the police force and any breaches will have severe implications. The command urged all vehicle owners in the state to ensure their insurance documents are up to date, contributing to a safer driving environment for everyone. A dedicated team comprising divisional traffic officers, representatives from the National Union of Road Transport Workers, and staff for the Bauchi State Internal Revenue Service will facilitate the enforcement. By collaborating with stakeholders, the police aim to enhance road safety and uphold the law for the benefit of the community. Jigawa State and federal government partner to boost livestock development. Jigawa State government has collaborated with the federal government to transform the agricultural sector, focusing on livestock farming. Governor Malam Umar Namadi visited the Federal Ministry of Livestock Development in Abuja, where he met with Minister Alhaji Idi Mukhtar Meha to discuss key areas of collaboration. The partnership aims to encourage investment in livestock farming, demarcate cattle routes to address farmer-elder conflicts, and develop fertile areas for livestock production. Governor Namadi emphasized the importance of a strong partnership between state governments and the federal ministry to unlock Nigeria's livestock industry potential, enhancing food security, employment, and the national economy. Jigawa State has already made significant strides in livestock development, with the Megatari market being one of the largest in Africa. The state has also established a Farmers and Herders Board to mediate conflicts and ensure harmonious relationship between farmers and herders. Additionally, the state has launched a goat breeding program to empower widows, which has earned national recognition and World Bank support. The minister commended Governor Namadi's proactive approach and lauded Jigawa's efforts as a model for other states to emulate. The partnership will establish a joint task force to identify priority areas and develop actionable policies for immediate implementation. Tragic road accident claims 28 lives in Ondo State. A devastating road crash occurred on Saturday evening in Ondo State, resulting in the loss of 28 lives. The accident, which happened at mile 49 on the Oren-Lagos Expressway in the Digbo local government area, was caused by excessive speeding and traffic violation. According to Samuel Bitoye, the state sector commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, the collision involved two vehicles with 28 out of 30 passengers losing their lives in the tragic incident. Bitoye emphasized the importance of patience on the highway, stating that drivers have a responsibility to deliver passengers safely to their destination. The FRSC commander also urged passengers to caution drivers who engage in reckless behavior, such as speeding and disobeying traffic rules. Passengers can report such incidents to FRSC personnel on the highway. The remains of the deceased have been deposited at the General Hospital in Ore, while the two survivors who sustained severe injuries are receiving treatment. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the importance of road safety and responsible driving practices. Ogun State government reaffirms commitment to quality education. Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun has reiterated his administration's dedication to enhancing access to quality education. Speaking at the 34th convocation ceremonies of Olabisi Onabanjo University, Ago Iwoye, the governor emphasized the importance of creating an enabling environment for learning at all levels of education. Represented by his deputy engineer Noimot Salako Yedele, Governor Abiodun noted that his administration's vision is to make Ogun State a hub of academic excellence and innovation. He praised Olabisi Onabanjo University as a citadel of learning and a training ground for leaders and positive change. The governor's commitment to quality education aligns with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 4, which aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education for all. Achieving quality education requires a multifaceted approach, including well-designed curricula, competent teachers, and conducive learning environments. In Ogun State, the government's efforts to enhance access to quality education are expected to have a positive impact on the state's economic development and social cohesion. By investing in education, the government aims to equip students with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive in an ever-changing world. Ogun State government celebrates Malam Olawale Rashid's 60th birthday. The Osun State government has congratulated Malam Olawale Rashid, Special Advisor and Chief Spokesperson to Governor Ademola Adeleke, on his 60th birthday. Governor Adeleke described Rashid as a noble and egalitarian public servant of note and praised his exceptional professionalism, dedication, and commitment to public service. Rashid's contributions to the growth noteworthy and invaluable. His sense of work and competency as a media practitioner, manager, policy expert, administrator, and public servant has been hailed and applauded. The Osun State government, led by Governor Adeleke, has expressed delight in joining Rashid's numerous well wishes to wish him all the best on this occasion. The governor prayed for Rashid's continued success, good health, and joy, and acknowledged his life as an example, a beacon of hope and inspiration. Rashid's remarkable career spans over 3 decades, with notable roles in journalism, policy analysis, and public service. He has demonstrated a consistent culture of top achievement, contributing to efforts to improve the nation's power supply and sponsoring education grants and community development projects in his hometown of Iwo. Abia governor accuses pensioners leaders of dishonesty. Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Oti has alleged that the leadership of the Nigerian Union of Pensioners (NUP) in the state is dishonest regarding pension arrears owed to them by previous administrations. Governor Oti claimed that the NUP leaders have signed a memorandum of agreement to forfeit their pension arrears, but later denied doing so. He described their actions as dishonest and vowed not to engage with them in further negotiations. The governor stated that the new pensioners are happy with the current administration's effort to pay their pensions in full, but some leaders are trying to disrupt the process for personal gain. In response, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Abia State condemned Governor Oti's statement as reckless, insensitive, and disrespectful to senior citizens. The party urged the governor to apologize to the pensioners and fulfill his campaign promise to pay the outstanding arrears. Man arrested and remanded for severing wife's hand in Enugu. A gruesome case of domestic violence has shaken Enugu State as a man, Sunday Echeji, was arraigned before Chief Magistrate Court 1 for severing his wife's hand. The incident, which occurred in Nubu Ogede village, Ibagwa Agu, Nsukka local government area, has sparked widespread outrage across the state. Echeji faces charges of attempted murder under Section 275, subsection A of the Criminal Code, Cap 30, Volume 1 of the Revised Laws of Enugu State 2024. Due to the gravity of the charges, the Chief Magistrate Court transferred the case to the State Department of Public Prosecution, citing a lack of jurisdiction. The accused has been remanded at the Enugu State Correctional Center pending trial at the State High Court. The office of the First Lady of Enugu State, led by Mrs. Nkechi Yorùbá, has been monitoring the case closely, reaffirming the administration's commitment to ending violence against women. The Enugu State government has intensified efforts to protect women and girls, strengthen legal frameworks, and provide support to survivors of domestic violence. Civil society groups and law enforcement agencies are collaborating to ensure that cases like this set a strong precedent against all forms of violence, reinforcing the state's zero-tolerance stance on domestic abuse. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara celebrates 50th birthday. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara marked his 50th birthday recently, with accolades pouring in from various quarters. The governor's admirers hailed him as a leader who has demonstrated exceptional qualities, including timeliness, trustworthiness, and compassion. Fubara's leadership style has been described as unique, with a focus on worker welfare and infrastructure development. During his electoral campaign, he promised to prioritize workers' welfare, and through things will ensure that civil servants received their long overdue promotion letters just 2 days after his inauguration. Under his leadership, the state workforce now enjoys a minimum wage above the national benchmark, along with consistent Christmas bonuses. Fubara's commitment to infrastructure development has also been notable, with various projects initiated across the state in areas such as education, healthcare, agriculture, and infrastructure. The governor's humility and simplicity has earned praise from his supporters, who describe him as a leader who remains socially connected to every segment of society. Fubara has reiterated his commitment to prioritizing the development of Rivers State, saying he will work with stakeholders to create a state that meets the aspiration of its people. First Lady Oluremi Tinubu launches Free to Shine campaign in Kwara State. Nigeria First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has taken a fight against HIV and syphilis infections to Kwara State, kicking off the Free to Shine campaign at the state government banquet hall in Ilorin. The initiative, organized by the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, aims to protect children and women in Nigeria. During her 3-day visit to the state, Tinubu emphasized the importance of collective action in the campaign against HIV, hepatitis, and syphilis. She noted that everyone has a role to play in achieving the triple elimination of these diseases by 2030. The campaign, which will be heard across the 6 geopolitical zones of the nation, aims to reduce known HIV infections among women of reproductive age, prevent mother-to-child transmission of HIV, and ensure that every child born with HIV receives necessary treatment and support. Kwara State Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak commended Tinubu for her initiative, while other state first ladies, including Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu Lagos, Bamidele Abiodun Ogun, were also in attendance. Tinubu's advocacy for the triple elimination of HIV, syphilis, and syphilis by 2030 is part of our efforts to improve healthcare outcomes in Nigeria.
Highest burden of the spread of HIV in sub-Saharan Africa, particularly among the youth, women, and children.
With Nigeria having the highest burden of HIV/AIDS in sub-Saharan Africa due to the size of our population. The burden is particularly high among children, youth, women, and marginalized groups. To complement the Free to Shine campaign, I've also decided to advocate for the triple elimination of HIV/AIDS, syphilis, and hepatitis by 2030.
The governor commends the First Lady for championing the campaign to end new infections in children and ensure that mothers stay alive. He pledges the support of the Nigerian Governors Forum to ensure that people living with HIV receive the care they need to live healthy, productive lives.
3 days ago, we received reports about a significant shift in global HIV policies and funding. This change will have far-reaching effects in Africa, and we must act swiftly to minimize the impact on millions of Africans living with HIV. We must adjust our policies, strengthen our partnership, and unite to prevent new infections to save lives.
Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Ali Pate, said the Tinubu administration has spent a lot of money on testing and treatment for many Nigerians who are suffering from HIV/AIDS, syphilis, and hepatitis.
And we thank all the various partners who have contributed under the government's leadership to achieving the success that we have seen. And U.S. government in particular has spent tremendous amounts of resources in contributing to testing and to care for many Nigerians who will otherwise not be treated.
The Free to Shine campaign launch is meant to create awareness on the need to end the spread of HIV/AIDS and syphilis in the country.
Bayelsa Cabinet approves purchase of 60 megawatt gas turbines. The Bayelsa State Executive Council has approved the purchase of 60 government hopes that the new gas turbines will improve the economy and attract more investors to the state. In addition to the power project, the council also approved the use of state-owned luxury buses to convey commuters to the new transport terminal at Igbogene at a reduced fare. 3 siblings found dead in freezer in Anambra community. The gruesome discovery was made in Inewichi, Nnewi, Anambra State, where 3 siblings aged 5, 7, and 9 were found dead and stuffed into a deep freezer. The victim, Ejeze Chikaima Javiana, Ejeze Chimziterem Dominica, and Edozie Chindilim David were reportedly killed by unknown assailants. According to their father, Mr. Ejeze Udobi, the children's mother, a lecturer and a nurse, have left the house to take an examination, only to return and find the house open and the children missing. The search party was formed and the children's bodies were eventually found in the freezer. The police has launched an investigation in the triple homicide and the corpses have been deposited at a morgue. The motive behind the killing is still unknown and the community is in shock over the brutal murder of the 3 siblings. Senator Ned Nwoko's defects to APC amidst controversy. Delta State Senator Ned Nwoko has formally defected from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) to the All Progressive Congress (APC). The move has sparked controversy, with some constituents hailing the decision as a strategic move to benefit the Anioma people, while others, including PDP leaders, are criticizing Nwoko for allegedly being dishonest and called for his resignation from the Senate. Nwoko's supporters argue that his defection is in the best interest of the Anioma people, citing the APC's support for the creation of an Anioma state. However, PDP leaders, including chief strategist to the Delta State government, Dr. Festus Okubo, has condemned Nwoko's actions, stating that he should resign in Senate seat and contest a fresh election on the APC platform. The APC in Delta State has welcomed Nwoko, praising his decision as a testament to the commitment to the development and welfare of the people. The party has expressed confidence that Nwoko's experience and leadership will strengthen the APC and enhance its efforts to bring about positive change in Delta States. Edo State government unveils chicken processing factory to empower entrepreneurs. The Edo State government has commissioned a chicken processing factory in Obanyato community, Ikpoba-Oka local government area, as part of its effort to empower women and youth entrepreneurs. The factory is a result of a collaboration between the state government, Alpha International, and Amo Farm Sibera Hatchery Limited, aims to support small-scale farmers in the state. During the official handover of empowerment equipment, including solar power freezers and insulated carts, the coordinator of the office of the First Lady, Mrs. Adesidi Okpebolo Anani, encouraged beneficiaries to fully engage in the enterprise to reap its benefits. The factory has the capacity to raise 10,000 birds daily and provide innovative technology to smallholder farmers, driving economic growth and development in the state through youth empowerment. Lagos Task Force cracked down on crime, arrest 22 suspects in Obalende raid. In a bold move to restore safety and security in Obalende, the Lagos State Task Force has arrested 22 suspected criminals following a raid on the area on Saturday night. The operation led by Chairman CSP Adetola Akerele was prompted by persistent complaints from residents of the management of the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority (LAMATA) about the activities of hoodlums and miscreants in the area. The suspect, found with harmful weapons and hard drugs, had allegedly been using the TBS bus terminal as a hideout to launch attacks on unsuspecting commuters and residents. CSP Akerele warned that anyone involved in criminal activities or making life difficult for law-abiding citizens will face the full wrath of the law. The Lagos State Task Force has assured residents that routine patrols and surveillance will be increased in the area to prevent future incidents. Kebbi First Lady celebrates World Hijab Day with empowerment messages. In a powerful display of solidarity and empowerment, the First Lady of Kebbi State, Hajia Zainab Nasari Idris, joined forces with the Joint Muslim Women's Organizations to celebrate World Hijab Day. The event held at the Presidential Pet Hall in Birmingham, Kebbi on February 2, 2025, aimed to promote modesty, empowerment, and cultural diversity among young girls. As an ambassador of child education in the Northwest, Hajia Zainab has consistently advocated for women empowerment and education. Her initiative has supported women entrepreneurs and promoted girl child education, inspiring a new generation of leaders. During her address, the First Lady emphasized the importance of modesty and adherence to Islamic values. Sokoto Governor urges security agencies to intensify fight against banditry. Sokoto State Governor Ahmed Ali has called on the newly posted heads of security agencies in the state to intensify their efforts in combating banditry and other criminal activities. The governor made this plea during a courtesy visit by the security heads to the government house in Sokoto on Friday. Governor Ali emphasized that the state government has made significant progress in tackling insecurity and expecting new security heads to build on these achievements. He praised the people of Sokoto State for their resilience in the face of persistent banditry challenges and commended the security agencies for their continued efforts. Plateau State confirms 2 deaths from suspected Lassa fever outbreak. The Plateau State government has confirmed a fresh outbreak of suspected Lassa fever in the state, resulting in 2 fatalities and 1 person currently undergoing treatment. According to the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Cletus Chikok, 2 cases were discovered in Kanam local government, while a 3rd case was reported in Shindam. Lassa fever is an acute viral hemorrhagic illness caused by the Lassa virus, transmitted to humans through exposed food and household items contaminated with urine or feces of infected mastomy rats. We're going for a commercial break now. We'll be back shortly with another segment of the news. Welcome back. This is the business and sport news segment. Nigerian stock experienced significant gains in January. The Nigerian stock market concluded January 2025 on a high note, with the all-in share index soaring by 1,567.55 points to reach 104,494.12 points. This represents a 1.52% increase from the month opening figure. Driven by robust rallies in the banking and consumer goods sectors, the market witnessed a strong trading volume of 12.6 billion shares, surpassing the 10.8 billion shares traded in December 2024. Market capitalization also experienced significant growth, rising from 63 trillion naira to 64.7 trillion by month end. Key performance in the market included the NGX Banking Index, which gained 9.47%, and the NGX Consumer Goods Index, which rose by 4.31%. Nigeria Customs Service faces challenges in meeting 2025 revenue targets. The Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) has assigned a revenue target of 6.58 trillion naira for 2025, a significant increase from its 2024 target of 5.1 trillion. Despite achieving its 2024 target, the NCS faces challenges meeting its 2025 goal due to fluctuations in duty foreign exchange rates, smuggling, and corruption. Analysts have expressed concerns that the NCS new target may be unrealistic given the potential impact of foreign exchange volatility, declining purchasing power, and restrictive trade policies on import levels. Nigeria pushes for growth at Davos 2025. Vice President Kashim Shettima recently represented Nigeria at the 2025 World Economic Forum (WEF) in Davos, Switzerland. He promoted President Bola Tinubu and met an agenda for the nation, fostering partnerships and collaborations that support Nigeria's ongoing reforms and advance Africa's interests. Shettima has emphasized Nigeria's readiness to embrace modernization and robust investment, highlighting the importance of international cooperation in driving Africa's economic growth. He also championed the full implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area, which has the potential to boost Africa's economy to $29 trillion by 2050. The Vice President's participation in the WEF sent a strong signal to the international community, and Nigeria is open for business and committed to working with global partners to achieve its development goals. On to sport news. English forward Chuba Akpom joins Lille on loan from Ajax. League One club Lille has announced the loan signing of English forward Chuba Akpom from Ajax with an option to buy. The 29-year-old striker will provide backup for Canadian striker Jonathan David, who has scored 20 goals this season. Akpom, described as a technical, hard-working, powerful and impactful striker, started his career at Arsenal before being loaned to several English clubs, including Hull City and Brighton. He has also played for PAOK, Salonika and Middlesbrough. The loan move comes as Lille deals with injuries to midfielder Edon Zagova and forward Matthias Fernandez Pardo. Coach Bruno Genesio has been seeking a player who fits into the team's principles and spirits. Manchester United so far 2-0 defeat to Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Manchester United struggles at home continue as they fell to a 2-0 defeat against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford on Sunday. Felipe Mateta scored both goals for Palace in the second half, lifting the Eagles above United in the table. United's lackluster performance was evident, with the team struggling to create scoring opportunities despite a bright start. The decision to start without a natural striker backfired, and the team's defensive lapses were exposed once again. Palace, on the other hand, has now lost just one of their last 7 league games, recovering from a poor start to the season. Eberechi made a significant impact off the bench, providing the assist for Mateta's first goal. In another match, Tottenham Hotspur eased their relegation fears with a 2-0 win over Brentford. Goals from Vitali Janet on goal and Papisa secured the 3-point for Spurs, lifting them to 14th in the table. Meanwhile, in a late kickoff in the Premier League's 13th-time champion Arsenal defeated Man City by 5-1. This match came up in the London Stadium at 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Mikel Arteta-led men were leading 1-0 at halftime but doubled up their efforts to win the match at 5-1. That is the end of the news hour for today. Before we go, here's a recap of the major headline. Osman hand over classrooms to Taraba community, urges government to deploy more teachers. Nigeria Customs Service faces challenges in meeting 2025 revenue targets. English forward Chuba Akpom joins Lily on loan from Ajax. That's all for now. Sumtv is a 24-hour station. We are live every day. You can follow us on Facebook at Sumtv and on YouTube at Super Media TV. I am Ibrahim Joda. Goodbye.